Hey everyone, I want to talk to you about 5 pieces of motorcycle gear you need and why it's important to wear it. I'll be offering suggestions in my own opinion, and if you would like to learn more about motorcycles and safety, click that subscribe button and that little notification bell next to it. That way you are notified whenever I upload a new video. Also, just so everyone knows, DanDanTheFireman isn't some random name I came up with. I am a career firefighter and have seen some nasty motor vehicle accidents. I don't want any of my viewers to end up like most of those fatalities, so please everyone take these recommendations seriously. With that said, let's start. Motorcycle helmets. So the very first thing you need is a helmet. There are a lot of advantages of choosing to ride with a helmet rather than without one. So first off, there are lots of different helmets out there, and I always ride with a full face helmet. The biggest reason is because I've seen so many motorcycle accidents in my career, and most of the fatal ones involved no helmet or one of those small brain buckets of a helmet. Your face has a lot of vital parts to it. You know, your airway openings, that's pretty important. So it's very important to protect those with a good DOT or ECE rated full face helmet. I just did a video on a few good beginner options. So if you want to know what those are, go ahead and check that video out. Link will be in the description, and up there in the top right, you'll see a little card pop up. You can click that also. Good motorcycle helmets will also let you use Bluetooth easily. Now, a lot of helmets come with Bluetooth capability and speakers already installed, but you can also buy kits to install on a helmet without those. Bluetooth lets you answer phone calls, listen to music, and even get driving directions while you're riding your motorcycle. So with your phone attached to the bike with a RAM mount, you now get audio and visual mapping. Great combo. Also, helmets protect your brain. You're a human and the brain is very important. You do not want brain damage. Also, it's the law in a lot of states. You have to wear a helmet in order to ride a motorcycle. So if you have to wear one anyway, might as well make it something useful like a full face helmet that has so many benefits rather than just a half helmet. So if you have to wear one anyway, might as well wear a full face helmet that will protect your brain and jaw and airway the best it can. So the second most important piece of equipment for me is good motorcycle riding gloves. Some would assume that a jacket would be higher on the list, but to me the gloves are even more vital. That's because if you are in a motorcycle accident flying through the air, you're most likely going to try to extend your hands in order to protect yourself. I mean, that's what you do if you trip. You put your hands down and you're going to get scraped up palms, you're going to get scraped up hands. Imagine doing that going 20, 30, 60, 80 miles an hour. If you don't have anything protecting your hands, then you can break bones, lose skin, or even lose fingers. Just losing skin on the palms of your hand will cause you to miss work and make ordinary things almost impossible. Gloves don't protect you against everything, but they can really help if you end up in an accident. Get the appropriate gloves for the weather. You can get summer gloves, winter gloves, and all-season gloves. You don't want your fingers going numb in cold weather, so get the appropriate motorcycle gloves. Now you're gonna need a motorcycle jacket. There are a bunch of different materials your motorcycle jacket can be made of. You'll probably end up owning more than one, so getting specific here won't be necessary. What you do need to know is what types of jackets there are. There are mesh jackets, textile jackets, and leather jackets. Each one has their own specific characteristics to them. Along with those types of jackets, each kind can have hard or soft armor slots for added protection. Mesh is what it sounds like basically. It's a weaved material that allows airflow. Textile jackets are just that also, but they're made of Cordura and other aramid fibers. Basically super strong synthetic fibers. Textile has come a long way in terms of strength and price. Pretty much one of the better choices out there right now. Now you can't really go wrong with a good leather jacket. Some are perforated for warm weather comfort and some are heavily lined for winter. I myself have a textile winter jacket. I have the RSD tracker jacket. It's made with a wax cotton blend and has CE rated hard armor in the shoulders and elbows. My summer jacket is a discontinued mesh fly jacket with CE rated armor in the shoulders and elbows. Both are great jackets for their purpose. Now that I'm about halfway through this video, I want to stress so much that this is very important. I mentioned it at the beginning, I'm gonna mention it now, and I'm probably going to mention at the end, that you need to be wearing gear. You can have, when you crash, if and when you crash, you're going to have terrible road rash, broken bones, or you could possibly die. Road rash isn't a simple knee scrape. Road rash is literally your skin, fatty tissue, muscle, nerve endings, or bone being scraped off by the asphalt or gravel. It's comparable to taking your flesh to a cheese grater. I've been to accidents where I just follow the line of flesh and body parts to the patient. It's not a pleasant thing to see, let alone experience, so wear your gear. Now that the PSA part is done, let's keep going. Let's talk about motorcycle boots. Motorcycle boots look great, but they also provide you with traction and protect the small bones in your feet in case of a crash. I've seen crashes where people wear tennis shoes and during the crash, their shoes would be 100 feet away from the body. Sometimes they contain the actual foot too. I don't know about you, but I need my feet. The main rules when it comes to motorcycle footwear is to make sure they are sturdy and they have over the ankle protection. That means things like work boots that you might already have are a great choice if you're on a budget and have nothing else. If you want something more like a shoe, a lot lot of major manufacturers like Icon and Alpine Stars make motorcycle specific shoes. I have a few links in the description on some of those shoes I would recommend. Of course, the best protection is always something like a full motorcycle boot. I personally always wear the Icon 1000 Elsinore boot. Looks different than most, but I take my Harley off-road and it looks like a badass old school dirt bike boot. Now let's talk about motorcycle pants. I hope you aren't the type of person that wants to ride around in shorts because I cringe whenever I see that. Don't be a squid. Motorcycle pants are usually the piece of gear that the vast majority of riders choose not to wear. Most people think jeans are enough protection, but that simply is not true. Jeans will get shredded in just a couple feet of sliding on the pavement and offer no protection at all. Think about it. Jeans are cotton, and cotton is very weak. You can rip a hole in your jeans just by sliding on grass. We've done it all before as kids. Don't expect any protection while sliding on asphalt. Thankfully, many manufacturers are starting to design jeans with Kevlar panels added to key places. Some are even weaving the Kevlar directly into the cotton material and adding armor to likely impact zones. Kevlar jeans won't protect you as much as leather pants, but they are much better than regular denim jeans. I wear the Speed and Strength Rust and Redemption Moto jeans and I love them. Great protection with some awesome styling. With that being said, there are some leather and textile motorcycle pants that look pretty awesome. Just like motorcycle jackets, having a few pairs isn't a bad thing. Spend money on some decent jeans or leather pants and you'll be well protected. Well, that is where I will end off. I hope you go out there and get some protection so you don't end up a statistic. I have links to all the gear I've mentioned and some extra pieces of gear I recommend in the description. I'll be doing more videos like this and going more in depth on different types of gear out there in the near future. If you have any suggestions on what some good gear is, please leave a comment below, guys. I'll see you all later and I hope you all ride safe. Bye.